Welcome back, everybody. This is the thejonnymar, and I'm continuing with Soul Nomad and the World Eaters. So last time we had to leave the hidden village because that idiot Levin caused outsiders to find it. So now we need to continue onward and see if we can find the third World Eater.
I demand that you let me through.
Listen, pal, you ain't getting through here. Go on, get out of here. Shoo! Shoo!
Oof.
You pathetic mongrel. You'll rue the day you told me to shoo. Great and powerful Dio will not stand for such insolence.
Dio? You mean like the Dio? Ha! You're full of it. You're way too weak. See? Watch.
I don't think you fully understand the consequences of your actions.
Consequences? Like what? You're gonna keep spitting on me when you talk? Get moving. You're getting in the way.
Good lord.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Poor Dio.
Stop it! Hey! No biting! Ow! You're gonna ow! Pay for ow! The ow! Ow!
Well, not much has changed. What's going on here?
What's going on? This lunatic walks up to me and gets in my face, demanding I let him through.
That's not what happened at all! It's not like I was abandoned by my supreme warrior, Gestal, and my loyal beast servants, Yabus and Perrin. That is most certainly not the case. He'll be here. I'm sure of it.
What the heck are you talking about? He didn't say anything like that.
But if they have any sense at all, they'll stay far away from you.
You don't gotta beat him up like that.
I kind of feel bad for the guy. Why don't you give him a break?
Aztec and Corsius were both attacked by those bandits, remember? So I tell this clown we're on high alert, right? So what's he do? He stands there, slobbering at me to let him in.
I cannot simply walk away, knowing that my close allies might be in there.
This man is clearly no threat to you. Why don't you just let him in?
Seems reasonable.
Look, those are the rules. My hands are tied. What do you care? You trying to get in too?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Why are we even listening to this guy? Who gives a crap about some pointless made-up rules? We don't have to put up with this shit. Just knock him out of the way and go in!
Well, what? Well, that's no way to talk to a soldier. You work for the bandits, don't you? Someone, go get Trisha. We cannot allow these scoundrels into our town.
They're pretty well equipped, apparently. Look at all those soldiers.
Trisha?
Perfect! I need something to get me back in action after that nap.
Once again, Gig's mouth gets our butt in trouble. So as you can see, we have a whole bunch of soldiers to take on, and because of the layout of this map, I'm actually going to put it at a 3/4 overhead view, since that's the way that most of the enemy units are actually stationed. So the enemies are starting to get pretty tough, and a few of these parties of enemy groups are actually pretty well equipped. So I might lose a couple soldiers in this battle. Now, by no means am I afraid I'm actually going to die or anything, but yeah, probably Danette's group once again is going to lose some people. But we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I'll come out of this unscathed. Now you'd think since we were trying to help Dio, he would actually join us and try to help us out here, but oh no. But it's been a while since we've seen him, so I guess things are not going very well for him. At least seemingly. Sounds like Gestal and his 2 puppies have kind of run away from him or left him behind. And so he's kind of on his own. Not surprising. He definitely is not living up to the name of Dio, which we've learned a little bit more about in some cutscenes in past episodes. But we're going to try to move in as quickly as possible and take these guys out. And especially, of course, as usual, you want to take out the archers and the pyromages. They are the most dangerous classes. I gotta get used to ending my turn individually. I've been playing XCOM and other strategy RPGs recently where you don't end each character's turn individually. You actually just end the whole turn for your entire party. So as usual, we're also going to increase our action, which will give us a much bigger movement range. And I'm going to start going after these, not Griffos, but the winged warriors up here. I forget their names. Angel warriors, harpies, whatever. And then we'll send my main party with my hero down towards the archers to take them out. And we'll send Levin right up the gut to take on these soldiers. And what's nice about these groups is that they actually will not engage you until you are very close to them. So you might be concerned about getting swarmed at this point, but basically, ouch. That saboteur never survives. Maybe I should move them out of the second row. Kill any of these guys off. Or girls, I guess. Stay away. Whew. Can't get to us. Let's start the slaughter. But yeah, so we're getting to a point in the story where things are kind of coming full circle. So a lot of the characters that we met earlier in the game that we haven't seen in quite a while, we're gonna see them reintroduced, and a lot of the characters we've been spending time with, like Kristoff, Fane, etc. Well, obviously Fane is dead, we killed her, but basically those characters are going to fall behind. Now, they were talking about bandit groups that were, you know, invading cities. So Aztec and, was it Corsius were invaded? And so, do you remember any bandit groups, viewers? Now, obviously there was Endorf's group, but that doesn't sound like something Endorf would do. So, you may remember way back to a previous episode where there was a splinter group of bandits that broke off from Endorf, led by the beautiful Shauna. And so my guess, at least at this point, is it might be her doing this raiding. After all, she was the one that was attacking Aztec. Geez, quite a while ago, and we had to stop her. Come on. How dare you survive with like 10 hit points left? Stupid soldiers. And I think I'm gonna go after the harpies, because they're actually kind of dangerous right now. I'm not super worried about these soldiers. They don't do a ton of damage, but yeah, we'll go after these guys instead. Dang it. Girls. I keep saying guys. I'm using it in the universal sense it's used in our language. I was not going to kill the leader. That's unfortunate. But the battles are definitely going to get longer. They're not necessarily going to get harder yet, but in the very near future, especially starting with this battle, you're just going to have lots of enemy groups that you have to burn through. So it's going to take a lot more time. And so I might start cutting even more of the random battles. I mean, I've been, well, not random battles, but the fighting encounters like this. I've been leaving in so far, you know, the first encounter for each group facing one of my groups. So like an archer group or, you know, a priest group, whatever. And then the special attacks as well. But I might even start cutting some of them out because you're going to start seeing the same groups of enemies over and over again. So I want to make these episodes not super long. So I don't want to get into the, you know, 25 to 30 minute range with these battles. And they easily can get that long because some of the battles, especially the boss battles coming up, there are so many enemies and they are so strong that it's going to take a really long time to wear them down. But luckily we are now in range of the archers. Honey? Well, honey, you're about to get exterminated. Sucks to be you. Boom! But it was a good life. No, that's not true. They may not be dying necessarily. Oh crap. Well, looks like I have to leave this battle in. We're seeing Cyclone roll. Not sure I've ever seen this before. Usually I kill these guys before they have a chance to use their specials. That is probably, yeah, gonna kill my priest. Well, that's unfortunate. Now I can't heal with Danette. Her party just gets the shaft. I don't mean the shaft as in the character shaft, of course. Yeah, stay over there, pyromages. Don't come into the fray yet. Let me finish off more of these groups. I wish I could actually just go over there and attack them, but they're located very far away. Alright. So we've eliminated most of the dangerous groupings at this point. The only ones left are the pyromages, the one group of archers, and then the leader group is actually pretty full, so that priest that was beating up on Dio, Dio just took it. And it's really weird. I mean, we've seen Dio in battle before, and Dio, I'm not sure I've ever actually showed it, because I always killed him before he could use his attack. But Dio has some pretty powerful magic that he has access to. So you'd think he would just summon that magic and actually use it for his benefit, but for whatever reason he doesn't. And maybe that's, you know, intimidation. He wants to try to intimidate people, but he's not even really good at that either, so doesn't really make sense. I would imagine Yavis, Perrin, and Gestal just kind of got sick of him and decided to take a break. He mentioned he thought they were in this town, so that's kind of why he's hanging out here trying to get in. There's the second archer party completed in terms of being destroyed. And we're getting pretty close to ending this battle, actually. Oh, my stamina's getting pretty low. That's okay, though. We should be able to win before... Wow. No damage at all. Nice. But we should be able to win before we get down to a quarter of the stamina, which will cut our stats in half. And her party has very little left. Okay, so let's start moving in for the kills. We have just that one guy left. And then we also have, of course, the pyromages to go get, and My hero should be able to take out those other parties. No, stay away. Yes. Let's destroy this group. So what'd you guys think of that flashback of Danette's in the last episode? Pretty interesting, isn't it? Now, it went really fast, so you might not have kind of noticed what was happening other than, you know, someone seemed to have been stabbed or wounded or injured, but if you freeze frame on that, you can see that Danette is kind of off to the right and she's screaming, or she's kind of stuck in a position of terror or fear. So that's potentially a sign of what's happened to her and why she doesn't have access to her memories on a regular basis, perhaps. That's a PTSD reaction, or maybe something else, perhaps related to Lady Lena. That's my speculation anyway. And you're not going to last much longer, because Bubble Burst will take you out, especially when it criticals. Come the fireworks. But Gig definitely seems to have a little bit of a different attitude, too, since he came back from his quote-unquote nap. He's not quite as overbearing, although he's still a smartass, of course, getting us in trouble. Gotta wonder if that's genuine or if he's just kind of putting on a front, again, in his continued quest to gain control of our body so that he can destroy the world. Uh-oh. This might result in some death. Yep. So long, Archer. You served me well. Come on. One enemy left. Let's see if we can take out this mage. Then we'll activate Blaze Slash. Didn't need it. And let's just mop up here. Finish off these last few parties, and then next time we're actually going to meet a brand new character that we haven't seen before. It is actually a companion, or a former companion, of one of our current party members. As always, viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and next time we head into this town. So long.